Chapter 7. Tap, tap, tap. Let us set the stage. I want to call your attention to the powerful effect of repetition or reiteration. For example, take a pneumatic chisel. You have seen one used in breaking up solid concrete or piercing holes through steel. It's the tap, 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 tap of that chisel with a terrific force behind it, which causes disintegration of the particles and makes a dent or hole in the object on which it is placed. All of us have heard of the old torture system of dripping water on the forehead. Perhaps you are familiar with Kipling's Boots. It's the tramp, tramp of boots, boots that makes men mad. It's the constant, never-ending repetition that penetrates. While you may realize how repetition works on material things, you may not thoroughly appreciate the tremendous impression that repetition also makes on the human mind. But you've long since recognized that the fundamental of advertising is its repetition, its appeal by reiteration. It floats. There's a reason. I'd walk a mile. They're kind to the throat, good to the last drop, and so on, over and over. They shout these slogans at you, sing them, play them, picture them. There's no escape. By constant repetition, the advertised merits of each product are dinned into your consciousness until you almost spout slogans in your sleep. Tap, tap, tap. They beat in upon you every time you turn on your radio or television set, or turn down the page of a newspaper or magazine, or drive around town, along the highways, past billboards that compete against the scenery, crying out, "Look at me, get my message, go buy me if you will, but then go and buy." You look up in the sky and a plane passes over, trailing a streamer, the pause that refreshes, or a skywriter is twisting and turning while he spells out in smoke, not a cough in a carload. On subway trains, streetcars, buses, railroads, steamships, taxicabs, automobiles, trucks, on everything that moves, even on donkeys, you will see advertisements saying something. The mighty force of repetition, repetition, repetition. You may have a poor memory, but you're never permitted to forget an advertised product, even for a day. Think back. Through the science of repetition, you learned the alphabet, how to multiply. A, B, C, 2 times 2 are 4. C-A-T spells cat. Tap, 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 until you've got it, or it's got you. Everything you've ever memorized was impressed upon your consciousness through repetition. You are constantly tap, 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 being reminded to reaffirm, more tap, tap, your faith in your religious belief. The same science, again and again. Repetition, reiteration, tap, tap, tap. Arthur Schopenhauer said, "There is no absurdity so palpable but that it may be firmly planted in the human head if you only begin to inculcate it before the age of 5, by constantly repeating it with an air of great solemnity." The connection between the conscious and the subconscious or subjective mind is close. Every student of the subject knows what may be accomplished by definitely contacting the subconscious. When you get a specific, detailed picture in your conscious mind, by using this process of reiteration or repetition and make the subconscious mind click, you have at your command the power that astounds. Skilled prosecutors, clever defenders, appeal to the emotions of the jurors, never to the conscious reason. And how do they do it? Simply by the process of repeating and emphasizing time after time the points they wish to stress. They do it with the usage of words and variations of argument and tones of voice dripping with emotion. Behind it all, there is that tap, 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 tapping the subconscious, making the jurors believe. They've heard it again and again. It must be so. It is important to stay with your idea once you get it and feel that it is right. Repeat it over and over. Get your husband or wife or close friend to visualize with you if he or she is in harmony and sympathy with your desired objectives. That's how power is generated. Use the tap-tap system. When you have the picture firmly in mind, begin using the tap-tap system as I have outlined. It is going to be the repetition, the reiteration of that picture upon the subconscious mind that will cause the creative power within to produce results for you. The world's most successful men and women live daily with their ideas. They hold their objectives constantly in mind. It isn't just a case with them of picturing something once and then forgetting about it. Theirs is no wishy-washy or dilly-dally approach. They mean business. They expect to reach their goals. They are willing to work day and night if necessary to get there, and they have faith that this power within is working right along with them, giving them guidance in the form of urges to move in the right direction, magnetizing conditions around them, attracting resources and opportunities in accordance with their needs. You can measure the intensity of your own desires in comparison. How much of a price in effort and sacrifice are you willing to pay to attain the things you want in life? Are you willing to try to accomplish something over and over again until by repetition, out of seeming failure, you gain the experience and the ability to achieve it? If you are, you must eventually succeed. Nothing can stop you. All obstacles must yield to your will, your drive, your faith, your God-given creative power, if you persist. But you must realize at the start that you can't get something for nothing. The universe doesn't operate this way. You must give out in effort and in faith if you wish to receive. Tap, 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 visualizing what you want over and over, like little drops of water, the endless pounding of the sea on the beach, the tramp, tramp of feet on stone stairs. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. Action always brings about reaction. You can't notice it at first, but the forces of nature and of mind centered on any obstacle can move that obstacle in time or wear it away or change it. Harness your power to faith. Faith can move mountains, mountains of fear and doubt and worry. Faith repeated again and again. Faith in yourself. Faith in the God power within. It's a simple, silent, unspectacular operation if you view it at any second, but over a long time span, what you can accomplish will astound you. Now, you are the sum total of what you believe, good and bad, what you have accepted in your mind, what is motivating your thoughts and acts as a result of your beliefs. As your beliefs change, your life will change with them, for your life is really based upon faith. You have faith every day that you are going to keep on breathing, that your heart will continue beating, that you are alive and well. If this faith is upset, your health is upset, you have faith in everything around you, your work, your friends, your ability, your car, your future. You've accepted all this as a part of your life. You visualize a continuance of it all as it has been in the past. Each day you add the repetition, in general, of another similar experience. You get more and more in the groove of whatever you are doing, and this may be bad if you are doing little that's worthwhile. It can be good if you are applying yourself as you should. Take inventory and make sure that what you are repeating day after day is helping you grow in experience, in ability, in achievement, in personal satisfaction and happiness. If it is not, you will not wish to go on repeating these activities and interests. You may want to break away from them and start a new cycle of development for yourself. Remember, what man has done once, he will do again, because he is a creature of habit. Bad thoughts are easily repeated because like always attracts like. Whatever thoughts you take into consciousness will not feel at home unless they can find similar thoughts to keep them company. What kind of thoughts are you entertaining? Are they the kind that can lead you to things that you don't want to do, to experiences that you don't want to have? If they are, throw them out now, before they become deeply entrenched through repetition. An excessive drinker finds it difficult to stop drinking because the habit of drink has been so long impressed upon body and mind. He sees himself taking another drink so vividly that it becomes a gigantic task to picture himself not drinking. The pictures you hold of yourself in mind today have only to do with your past. If you don't take charge and create new pictures of yourself, you will only repeat tomorrow what you have done today and yesterday. Most human beings, unhappily, are on a treadmill of their own making, ending up each day where they were yesterday, although seeming to make progress because they've been moving about. But the merry-go-round always ends up at the same place unless you take stock of where you are going. Get off the rotating platform by visualizing a new direction and purpose in life, and then take the high road toward greater and greater happiness and success, which can never be reached on a carousel. Tap, tap, tap. Is the tap-tapping that is going on in your consciousness providing more of the same for you? Or is it the kind of tap, tap, tapping repetition of pictures that are impressing right thoughts and right actions upon your subconscious? You are the only one who knows. You are the only one who can do anything about it. Learn to use the great power of repetition in the right way, and all things shall be added unto you.